But let's move on to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. He's done a stunning 180. Just yesterday, we were talking about his comments. He said the end of the Russia-Ukraine war was, and I quote, very, very far away. But today, he wants to end the war and sign the minerals deal with the US immediately. He also said, our meeting in Washington did not go the way it was supposed to. It is regrettable that it happened this way. It is time to make things right. Adam, that's the understatement of the decade.
Well, look, I mean, I think this goes to show you the power of Donald Trump and the US president in general. I mean, basically, he's had to come back to Washington begging. He's had to apologise, in effect. He's going to sign this deal, although it's not clear, I think, yet whether the US now wants to sign that deal or whether they want to change the deal. Look, I think, you know, the fact that there's a push for peace, I think, is great. That is terrific. But I still think there's so much uncertainty on what the Americans want, what the Russians want, and what the Ukrainians want here, that it's very hard to say where this is going to land. But I do think we all should hope that it does land in a permanent ceasefire.
Well, yeah, absolutely. We all want to see that. We want to see Ukraine get an advantageous deal, but we want the killing and this war to stop. Before you go, Adam, revelations that another one of Chris Bowen's climate dreams has completely crashed and burned. 99% of the planned $100 billion green hydrogen supply has failed to progress beyond the concept stage. This is astonishing. In a further blow, well, none of the 6 projects shortlisted under the Albanese government's $2 billion green hydrogen plan are now considered viable or bankable. Financial sponsors have walked away. Adam, we've got 61 individual projects being quietly archived. That's a nice word to say they've been dumped. Any way you look at it, this is a disaster, an expensive disaster.
It certainly is. And look, I think sensible scientists and engineers could have said from day one that this was never going to work. And of course, many people did say that. And now we've frittered away billions and billions of dollars on these pipe dreams just to fill up column inches in the newspapers so readers can feel good about themselves, that they're supporting some sort of renewable form of energy or whatever, or low carbon energy. You know, it's all completely nonsense. And it's just, you know, it's just so sad that we've just wasted so much money as a country on these things when we neglect, you know, the proper and the best sources of power that we have from fossil fuels, etc., and hopefully one day nuclear. And so we've damaged ourselves so much in doing this.
It is. It's all self-inflicted damage, very expensive self-inflicted damage. Adam Creighton, thank you so much for your time tonight.